Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natoshi. So you are obviously here because you like crypto or trading overall. So I got two really good books that I want to share with you today that have helped me so much through my journey. One of them is, I'm not going to tell you what it's called, okay, because I want you to look at the video for you to be able to learn this yourself. But one book is about psychology, which is the first thing that we actually need to focus a lot on, because 90% in trading or investment is the psychology that we have. We have to struggle with a lot of emotions within, and we all kind of know what that means. And we also have, of course, the technical part. And when we are combining these two together, I know it's hard, but when we are doing this, then we are able to gain money in the market. So continue to look at this video for you to be able to see the two absolute best books that I've had myself. And now, before we're getting into it, remember it is 3 days left, almost 2 days left before we're gonna end this giveaway watch with the Apple Watch Series 8. If you're looking for a platform to trade your cryptocurrencies on, then I do recommend Bitflix right here, and we have the collab. If you are depositing $100 to the account that you're creating on Bitflix, you will get a $10 back when you're placing your first trade. And you will also be able to win yourself this Apple Watch Series 8 with that. We're gonna pick and choose which one of you will win this one on the 4th of September 2023. So whenever you see this video, it will, you got 2 days left before this is gonna happen. But make sure to look at my previous videos if you've been looking at this video afterwards, because we're gonna have some more giveaways when you're using Bitflix. So you have the link in the description down below the video. You also have it here, and this is a platform where you don't need any KYC. Okay, so now let's get into the charts. No, we're not gonna get into the charts. We're gonna get into my two favorite books that have helped me a lot in my journey when it comes to trading. You want to know the best book that you can have for you to be able to get better with the psychology? Well, this one is definitely the best book that you can ever get. My own opinion, of course. Complete Guide to Trading Psychology. This book have definitely helped me so much, and I know this is going to help you too. Basically, what it says is talking about psychology. It talks about having an edge when we're going into the charts and we're trading. What that basically means is that you need to be able to make sure that you have small losses and bigger wins. You need to be able to know your strategy overall. So you need to have a really good strategy and a psychology when it comes to this. Some other really good things that they're talking about when it, of course, come to psychology, it is when it comes to fear, when it comes to anger, when it comes to happiness, when it comes to calmness, all of these different emotions that we're getting from when we are trading. And this is something that we all have to learn. We have to learn the psychology within ourselves, because each and every person, we are all different. We're good at certain things, we're not so good at certain other things. So we all have different parts that we need to work on. So my things that I had to work on a lot was greed. My problem was, and still something that I fight till this day, and this is the reason why I have this one, because I can always go back to the book for me to not be so greedy, but then also work on these different type of things. And you just might have something else that is hindering you to become whatever, to become that profitable trader that you want to be. And this is something that I would recommend to each and everyone that starts off with trading, of course, wherever you are in the journey. But if you are a beginner, start with the psychology. Start to understand, what does it mean with an edge? How can I control my emotions? What type of emotions does come up? And I think also one of the most important thing when it comes to the psychology is that we're not gonna beat ourselves up for the mistakes that we're doing in the charts, because as in this book they're also talking about that we are actually developing through our losses, through our anger, through all of these different emotions. We have to acknowledge the emotions before we can work on them, because how are you supposed to know where you're supposed to work on if you don't know what you're supposed to work on? But don't beat yourself up when you're doing all of these different mistakes. Maybe you have to do it 10 times, 20 times. Maybe you have to blow 50 accounts before you're getting it. That is your road that you have to take. But This book is really good. So this is not a sponsored video for this book. You can actually find it on, I bought this one on Amazon. It is 15.99 USD dollars at this time, by Steve Burns and his wife. And he has been trading since, he has been investing since 1993, and he has been trading accounts since 1995. So he's really good at what he's, he knows what he's talking about. So make sure to be very serious when it comes to the psychology, because this is what we all are fighting. It is you with the charts and nothing else than that. So I highly recommend this book for the psychology. And one more time, once again, don't beat yourself up for the mistakes that you are doing, because you are here to learn, and you can only learn by seeing the mistakes that you have within yourself. And from that, you will become a profitable trader with time. Everything takes time, but yeah, you go and get this one and you tell me what you thought about it, because it definitely helped me a lot when it comes to it. Another really good book that I started to read in the beginning of my journey back in 2019-18 was the Candlestick Trading Bible, invented by, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but this book is really good. I'm gonna leave the links to both of the books in the description down below the video right here. But what this book is basically going through is the basic of candlestick. Where does candlestick come from? And they're showing you some certain patterns inside of this book, and then they also give you certain tests that you can, for you to be, so they know that you know what they're talking about. So they're gonna explain, you can see right here what they're talking about. What is the candlestick, for example? And then a little bit further down, you have different candlestick patterns that they are giving you, and then they're gonna give you some Q&As based on what you've been reading. So back in 2019, I started to read this book, and I actually translated the whole book into Swedish, because when you're starting this, and if English is not your first language, Swedish is actually my first language. So, and when you come in with so many different terms, it is really hard for you to grasp everything of what it is. So I decided to write down everything in Swedish. The whole book is a lot of pages in it, but I typed everything. I just translated it to Swedish so my brain could understand more about what I was actually looking at when it came to the English part of it. So this is a really good book for you to be able to understand the technicals when it comes to trading, all of the basic things when it comes to price action actually. So I highly recommend this book. You actually have a free version of this one as a PDF, so I'm gonna give that to you also in the link in the description down below this video. So these two books has really helped me a lot when it comes to my trading journey. This was the first book that I was reading, and then I added in this one with Steve Burns when it comes to the trading psychology. So if you are deciding to read one of these books, make sure to comment in the section in the video afterwards and just tell me how much it did help you, because I know it's gonna help you so much. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications so you know when I'm live next time, when I do have my daily updates, because everything that I've been learning myself, I obviously share a lot with you on my live streams, on my videos. I have really good videos when it comes to different strategies that you can be able to use for yourself. You have the power of swings, where I talk about the power of swing trading. If you scroll down a little bit, you have the best strategy here. This is where I talk about how we can trade between support and resistance zones, how you can become a millionaire with a trading journal. This is also connected to the psychology. When we have a trading journal, we are able to see what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. Why did I take this trade? Why shouldn't I not taking this trade? Why should I continue to take these different types of trades? So make sure to go in here. You also have this one, make $100 per day. This is where I go through how you can use MACD combined with Fibonacci for you to be able to see where the entry points actually is for you when you go into a trade. So make sure to look at these videos. They will definitely guide you also on how you can take all of the knowledge from this book, from the Candlestick Bible. So yeah, we see each other in the next live stream, in the next video. So until then, toodles!